leaving you alone. You're not African. You're not black. You're not Jamaican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. And it's I told you what to speak. Christianity is a damn sure. Christianity is a cost to our people.
This is reality.
That's right.
This is reality. We're going to show you why. You have destroyed yourself. So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you. We're warning you.
Well, have we seen anything? Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhood?
Where do you come from? What's your nationality? Huh? Haitian?
Yeah.
It's right here. Look. So-called Haitian.
Oh, yeah. No.
Levi.
No, I see it.
African American, American blacks, Judah. You see, understand? See, these right here on the left-hand side, these are biblical names that God gave the children of Israel in the Bible.
That's right.
That's you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand? You are the children of Israel.
Right.
Now, when you went into slavery, just like I was bringing out earlier, our people, the Israelites, we disconnected from who we actually are. You understand? Right. We wouldn't be calling ourselves by these names anymore that God gave us. We would be calling ourselves by these names: American blacks, West Indians, Haitians. Right. All because we broke God's laws. Let me show it to you. Watch this. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 26.
Bring it out.
Hey, hold this sign up. Hold this sign up right here. Hold this sign up. Let me show you something. Watch this. Do y'all know who wrote the book of Deuteronomy, Paul? Either one of you, Pauls. You know who wrote the book of Deuteronomy? Huh? You're not sure? How about you, Paul? You're not sure?
Yeah. Read.
It's Paul. I mean, it's Moses. Moses wrote the book of Deuteronomy. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
So God commanded Moses when he came from Mount Sinai, because God took Moses into Mount Sinai to give him the commandments, to have Moses write down the first testament of the Bible. And when he was finished, God told Moses to command my people. God's chosen people is the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
You understand? God said to give them my commandments. This is the covenant or the agreement that God made with his chosen people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Listen to the agreement, right? Read.
Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
So God says that you have a choice. He's going to set before you this day for you to choose either a blessing or a curse, right? Paul, you following me?
Right.
So you got a choice, right? A blessing or a curse. Read.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
How do we get the blessing, Paul?
By obeying your commandments.
Obeying the commandments. You picked that up too, right, Paul? All right. Read.
Which I command you this day. And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
And a what?
And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
So Paul, what would happen to us if we did not obey God? He says we'll be cursed, right? Give me verse 47.
Bring it up.
Verse 46. Read. 28 verse 46.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
Read.
And ye shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
It says, remember the topic at hand. God says if we disobey his commandments, he was going to curse us. So it says, and those curses, right, will be upon us for a sign. Do you know what a sign does, Paul?
Something that follow you, like follow you.
A sign? Well, yeah, it said that these curses that was put upon us, it will follow us. It will be upon our seed. But a sign, you can put this sign, just like this sign here, right? It has information on it. It tells us something. It identifies a person, a place, or a thing. Just like we know that that's Walmart because of the sign, right? So watch. when we start reading these curses that'll be upon God's chosen people, we're going to know who they are. That is going to be the sign, right? So let's read some of these curses. Because remember, when you walked up here, I told you that you come from the tribe of Levi, right, Paul? And I told you that you come from the tribe of Judah. Now I'm going to prove it. I'm going to show you how I know that. Read. Read verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
So God says the first curse that he's going to put upon you for disobeying him is in every single major city that the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Americans are in. They're going to be cursed there. Meaning they're going to be in the worst conditions. Paul, are we not in the worst conditions in every city? Do we not feel the ghettos? Do we not feel the slums? Do we not feel the unemployment lines? You understand? Do we not feel the prisons? Are we not racially profiled? So God says in every city, you blacks, you Hispanics, and you Native Americans, who God calls the Israelites.
Right.
Because black is not in the Bible.
Right.
African American is not in the Bible.
Get out.
Haitian is not in the Bible. So God has to call you something. You understand? And what God calls you is the nation of Israel.
That's right.
And he said, in every city that you are in, you're going to be cursed there. You're going to be in the worst conditions. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Who filled the fields? Have you ever watched 12 Years a Slave? What about Kunta Kinte? Y'all never saw the slave movies? Y'all don't follow Black History Month? Do they teach us about slavery? Watch this. Hold that. Yeah, give me the sign. No, the one with the fields. The slave fields. This one right here. Just like every month, they give us a Black History Month. And then they go over this history with us. You understand? We were the slaves. Our ancestors were the slaves. They filled the tobacco fields. Right. They picked the cotton. They picked the sugar cane. Right. Your foremothers and forefathers, they picked all the fruits. You understand? And they did not reap none of the benefits.
Right.
Because why? They were servants. They were slaves. So read it again.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So this is how we know that you come from the tribe of Judah. Because your ancestors was in the fields. We have the evidence. You see? This is wheat fields. This is where our ancestors got beaten, got raped, got robbed. And God says that that was going to happen to the Israelites. That's what I'm saying. It happened in Haiti, right? Did your ancestors in Haiti not fill those tobacco fields? Not fill those cotton fields? Right. They picked it for the so-called French, right? You heard what officer said? Give me that verse.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
God says that this is another curse. He says, therefore, meaning since. Read a verse up, because we need to know why he says therefore.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
You see, it says because the Israelites, you can put the sign down, Hus. You can put the sign down. It says because the Israelites would not serve their God. Do you know how to serve God? Y'all, Paul, y'all don't know how to serve God? How do you serve God? Obeying the commandments. That's how you serve your God. You understand? You don't celebrating Christmas is not serving God, because Christmas, that has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Right. That has nothing to do with the Father. Right. And matter of fact, when you read in the book of Jeremiah, God tells you not to celebrate Christmas. Right. You understand? We were commanded not to do the customs of these heathens. Right. Heathen means other nation. You see? So, read it again.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So since our so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites according to the Bible, since we didn't want to serve God by keeping the Sabbath day, by putting fringes on our garments. You understand? By not whoring out our sisters, by loving our brothers, keeping the commandments. Since we didn't want to do that, God says, therefore, what?
Shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Shalt thou do what?
Serve thine enemies.
Are we not serving other nations? Are we not serving? God calls them your enemies. Right. These other nations, the Chinese man that you work for, the white man that you work for,
bring it out,
the African man that you work for, right, the Arab man that you work for, right, God calls them your enemies in the Bible. You understand? But y'all brothers, listen, don't go nowhere, because this information that's coming out, this is necessary, right, so you brothers can be free, right, so you can have the understanding of who you are and what you need to do to change your communities, right, to help your brothers and sisters, right, all right?
Shalom, this is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.